I go to a great gourmet market and I instantly get overwhelmed by choices. Eric, on the other hand, the guy's an artist. He's like a jazz musician who can just riff. He doesn't need a shopping list.
So we should take a basket.
Baskets are good.
Yeah.
Where do we start?
Well, we should start by the fish. I think it's important to choose the protein first, and then we will build around it to make it better.
That's not the way most regular cooks cook. They look at a cookbook, they stress out for a couple of days.
I like to be more spontaneous. I rather to look at the quality first than to have something in mind.
How do you even tell fish is good? I still have no idea.
Well, first of all, if it's no smell, it's a good sign.
Okay.
Then when you see the bloodline, when you see it red like that, it means the fish is very fresh. If you see it black, it means the blood has become oxidized and the fish is very old.
So with fish, it seems like you want to buy it really fresh.
Yes.
And then you want to cook it quickly.
If you want to keep the flavors and the juiciness and everything, you cook it at the last minute and you cook it quickly.
Yeah.
If you want the skin crispy, it has to be done at the last minute. There's no choice. And you have to serve it immediately. So what do you want? They have sturgeon, black cod, striped bass. The scallops are beautiful. The shrimps look gorgeous.
I've had scallops before where they're kind of done raw and they've got chili, cilantro, lime juicy, sort of that sort of ceviche sort of thing.
So
is that something you can make at home?
Oh yeah, and it's ultra simple.
So let's get some.
So we're gonna get some scallops. Can you help us, please? Give us about a container of scallops. Yes. A pound should give you about 4 portions. If we do like a ceviche.
A quarter pound per person, about.
More or less.
All right, so we have scallops, so now let's buy some fish.
So we could do a snapper, but it's not local.
But how do you know it's not local?
Well, because we live in New York.
Okay.
And snapper is tropical. Snapper stops in Florida. It's on the red list also of the many organizations for sustainability. So we're going to try to take something sustainable to have a good conscience. So black bass is from here.
Okay.
It's in season. Black bass, you can keep the skin on. We're going to take 2 fillets of black bass.
What if, I mean, talking about sustainable and all that, I mean, that's obviously a growing concern.
For sure.
You have customers who want certain fish. How do you balance what you think is right and what your customers want?
What we are trying to do is to get informed as much as we can, and then we're looking to find replacements. We have a goal. By August 2011, Le Bernardin will be 100% sustainable.
Oh, wow.
So I'm looking a little bit at everything here. We know what is our protein, and we are going to cook for the scallop and for the black bass. It's the season for the tomatoes. It's the season for the corn. And now we're starting to see some root vegetables. We have some baby fennel.
You started off in a very strict classic French regimen in Paris. Now you cook pretty internationally, right?
Well, because look, I mean, you come to a store like that, but we see a ton of different ingredients. I mean, it's like from Asian to European to
Latina and everything.
Everything is here. I mean, in Europe, you don't get jalapenos. You don't get habaneros. So it's a lot of products that we find here that are not common. I'm going to look at the mushroom that they have. I think with the black bass would be nice. It's very earthy, and I'm thinking to do maybe like an easy sauce. If we have mushrooms, soy goes very well with mushroom.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Okay.
Choose some big ones.
Okay.
You want to make sure that they are firm and not bruised.
Okay.
I'm going to get the limes.
Okay. I learned to shop for mushrooms. This is awesome. What about side dishes? Do we get a side dish in here anywhere?
I like to have the mushroom and the fish combined together. So you eat them together and they complement each other. But we could have some tiny potatoes on the side.
You've got a house out in Sag Harbor, right?
Yes.
And you buy a lot of the fresh produce when you're out there?
From the farm stand, yes, definitely. So we're going to use corn as our mushroom because it would be a shame not to use it. Okay, so we're going to take garlic. I would like a red onion.
I'll get the cilantro.
We're going to get more things.
It's kind of amazing going shopping with Eric because the guy operates with such confidence. He just decides which ingredients look best and he creates a dish right there on the spot. And that's what makes him such an incredible chef.
I love your restaurant.
Oh, thank you very much.
Fabulous.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I pay them to say that.
Yeah. All right, so let's get in the car.
Let's go to the apartment.
If you're cooking at home, entertaining, do you play music and stuff?
No, I play music all the time.
Yeah.
But when we have friends, yeah, we play music. The wine is in the kitchen.
So you have people in there hanging out with you. You're not by yourself
they're
in the
hanging
kitchen.
out and we're talking, and you know, I make it seamless.
You'll cook a lot of things other than fish, certainly.
Yes, I find myself actually home cooking a lot of meat because during the week I'm in contact with seafood all the time. In the Hamptons, we eat outside. I cook the meat like just before they arrive. And then I slice it at the table on the front of everyone.
Oh wow, off the boat.
And then we share like that. We pass the plate and so on.
You get me hungry. Can we skip this whole fish thing and go buy some steak? We got to talk hair, Eric. Hair. We
Hair.
can talk hair.
What happened with the hair?
When did you start going gray?
When I started at Le Bernardin, in 3 months I became white.
Really? Just like that?
Just like that.